Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Natalya has been part of every Women's Royal Rumble match so far and is once again expected to be part of this weekend's premium live event. The former SmackDown Women's Champion has set records in WWE throughout her time in the promotion, but has consistently been overlooked when it comes to her contributions to the business. Ahead of the Royal Rumble, Kofi Kingston took to Instagram to share an update where he talked about the disrespect he felt because he wasn't featured on the Rumble graphics despite the iconic moments he had created in the event's history. Natalya commented on Kingston's message with a heartbreaking confession. The veteran noted that she felt the same disrespect just as much and noted how it continues to hurt her feelings. It would appear that the veteran is also upset that she didn't feature on the graphics promotion for the upcoming Royal Rumble Premium Live event. Natalya made her debut in WWE in 2008 and was seen as the daughter of Jim, the Anvil Neidhart. In the same way that Charlotte Flair first made her impact in the company, Natty has since been able to overcome her father's shadow to stamp her own legacy on the company. The veteran has spent almost 2 decades in the company. Since her debut, she is now one of the most respected members of the locker room. With several youngsters looking up to her, the 42-year-old has helped many of the biggest stars in the women's division in their training. She also made history as one of the first females to wrestle in Saudi Arabia. Over the years, it's become clear that WWE relies on Natty to be part of some of their biggest matches because they know she will deliver. However, she is also someone who has yet to win the Women's Royal Rumble match or main event WrestleMania, because the biggest opportunities always seem to avoid her in the weeks leading up to the WWE Royal Rumble. Fans across the world have been on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting what could be one of the most electrifying events in professional wrestling. Among the competitors, one name that has garnered attention is Natalya, a seasoned WWE superstar with a legacy that stretches across generations. But in the days leading up to the event, Natalya has made a shocking confession that has left fans reflecting on her journey, her struggles, and her unwavering commitment to the ring. A member of the legendary Hart family, Natalya has always carried with her the weight of history. Her uncles, Bret, the Hitman Hart, and Owen Hart, as well as her father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, have all shaped the wrestling world in profound ways. Natalya, however, has always worked tirelessly to carve her own path, one that both honors her family's legacy while pushing herself toward her own aspirations. It's a story of resilience, perseverance, and the complexities that come with being part of one of the most revered families in wrestling. As the 2025 Royal Rumble draws near, Natalya has begun to open up in a series of interviews about her personal struggles, both in and out of the ring, and the emotional toll that wrestling has had on her. It's a side of Natalya that fans have rarely seen before, and her raw honesty has left a lasting impression. The early days. Natalya's career in WWE began in 2007, and she quickly made a name for herself as one of the most technically gifted women in the company. Trained by her father and her uncles, she entered the squared circle with a wealth of knowledge passed down through the generations. But as any wrestler will tell you, talent alone isn't enough to succeed in WWE. The competition is fierce, and the pressure to live up to expectations is immense. "I've always felt this pressure," Natalya shared in an emotional interview leading up to the Royal Rumble. "It wasn't just the pressure to be great in the ring, but the pressure to live up to the legacy of my family. There's this feeling that I have to prove myself, not just to WWE, but to my family, to the fans, to the world, and that's something that's weighed on me for years." For years, Natalya has been the glue that held together the women's division. She's the veteran who helped mentor younger talent, and her technical prowess has made her one of the most respected superstars in the locker room. However, as she confessed, being a part of the Hart family wasn't always as glamorous as it seemed from the outside. "There's this assumption that because I'm from a legendary family, everything came easy for me, but that's far from the truth," she explained. "I've had to fight for every opportunity, and sometimes it's been harder because of my last name. People don't always take you seriously when they think you're only there because of who your family is, Despite the skepticism and challenges, Natalya continued to rise. She became the first woman in WWE history to earn a spot on the men's roster, and over the years, she has collected numerous accolades, including becoming a multi-time WWE Women's Champion and a former Divas Champion. She was one of the pioneers of the women's revolution, pushing for more opportunities for women to showcase their skills in the ring, but even with all of her accomplishments, Natalya admits that she struggled with feelings of inadequacy and a sense of being overlooked. The confession. It was during a backstage interview ahead of the Royal Rumble that Natalya made her most heartbreaking confession. As she sat in front of the camera, visibly emotional, she revealed the personal toll that her career has taken on her. "Wrestling has always been my passion, it's been my life, but there have been moments when I've questioned if it was worth it," she admitted. She explained that there were times when the pressure, both internal and external, became too much. "I've spent so many years trying to prove myself, trying to live up to my family's legacy, and at times I've lost sight of who I am. I've gotten so caught up in the success, in the matches, in the travel, that I forgot to take care of myself. It's hard to talk about, but there were times when I felt like I wasn't enough." It was a sentiment that resonated deeply with fans who had long admired Natalya for her strength and resilience. For years, she had been the epitome of professionalism, never showing signs of weakness or self-doubt. But in that moment, she revealed that the struggle to maintain the facade had been more exhausting than anyone could have imagined. "I've had moments where I've been backstage, looking at my reflection in the mirror, and just wondering if it's all worth it. There's a sense of loneliness that comes with this business. You give so much of yourself to the fans, to your teammates, and to your family, but you rarely take time for yourself," she said. "I've sacrificed so much, and sometimes I wonder if I've lost myself in the process." Her confession was not just about the hardships of being a WWE superstar, but also about the personal toll wrestling had taken on her relationships. When you're constantly on the road, it's hard to maintain personal connections. You miss birthdays, holidays, special moments with friends and family, and over time, that creates a distance that's hard to bridge, she said softly. "I've had to face the reality that I've let some of the most important relationships in my life slip away, because I've been so focused on my career." Natalya's honesty about her struggles was refreshing, especially in an industry where vulnerability is often seen as a weakness. But in her case, it was a strength. Her words were a reminder that even the strongest people can feel broken at times, and that self-care and mental health are just as important as physical strength in the world of professional wrestling. The road to redemption. As the Royal Rumble approaches, Natalya has been working hard to regain balance in her life. While she's still dedicated to her career, she has also taken steps to prioritize her mental and emotional well-being. "I've realized that I can't keep going at this pace without taking care of myself first. I've been doing a lot of soul-searching, a lot of self-reflection," she explained. Natalya has also reached out to other WWE superstars who have been through similar struggles. "I've talked to some of the women in the locker room, and we've shared our experiences. It's important to support each other, especially when things get tough," she said. "I've learned that it's okay to lean on others. It's okay to ask for help." Despite the challenges she's faced, Natalya's resolve remains strong. She's determined to enter the Royal Rumble with the same passion and drive that has defined her career, but with a new sense of purpose. "I'm not doing this just to prove something to others anymore. I'm doing this for myself. I've fought my whole life to be where I am, and I'm not giving up now," she said, her voice filled with conviction. The upcoming Royal Rumble is a moment of redemption for Natalya, not just as a wrestler, but as a person. It represents a turning point in her journey, a chance to show the world that she's more than just the legacy of her family. She's Natalya Neidhart, a woman who has battled through adversity and emerged stronger on the other side. In the end, it's not about winning the Royal Rumble or adding another championship to her collection. It's about reclaiming her life and finding peace within herself. "At the end of the day, I want to be proud of who I am, not just what I've achieved in the ring," she said. "This journey has been hard, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. I've learned so much about myself, and I'm excited for the next chapter, whatever it may be." As Natalya steps into the Royal Rumble, fans can expect her to bring everything she has, not just in terms of her wrestling ability, but with a newfound sense of purpose and strength. Her heartbreaking confession has shown the world a side of her that few have seen, but it has also proven that even the most enduring superstars have their struggles, and as she faces the challenges ahead, one thing is clear: Natalya's journey is far from over, and the best is yet to come. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.